and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today we're going to be making delicious oven-baked French toast. French toast was originated by the French in the early 6th century, and they called it pain perdu, which in English translates to lost bread. And then later in the 16th century, Henry V. Well, let's get started. First thing we want to do, since it's oven-baked French toast, we're going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to break the eggs. You got a little bit of shell in there. I like to kind of hold it like this. Okay, so now we're going to add a couple of items to it. We have half a cup of milk. I don't have any real milk, but I have soy milk, which should work fine. I don't have vanilla extract, but I have maple syrup, which you can substitute. Just a little bit to taste, not too much. Okay, and then a little bit of salt. And finally, the magic ingredient, you're going to want to put a little bit of cinnamon in there, and that's what kind of gives it its sweet taste. And you could put other stuff in there as you get better at it. And now you just want to kind of beat it real hard, as hard as you can. A lot of times that's where people go wrong when they're making French toast, because they're not beating it hard enough. Okay, now it's time to slice our bread. We want to slice it up into manageable slices. And a common practice in the Middle Ages was that if a woman wasn't married by the time she was 20 years old, that was seen as a crime against religion, and then I guess she would be beaten into submission, or sometimes even tortured, or even executed. Okay, what we want to do is we want to make sure that all of our bread is completely submerged in our batter that we made. And you can see that it's absorbing it quite well here. Okay, now that we've completely immersed our bread into the batter, we want to place them evenly out on a cookie sheet, and we want to give them a little bit of space in between. That's one of the things that a lot of people fuck up, is that they don't leave enough space so the bread doesn't have enough time to breathe while it's cooking. Okay, we're ready to put it in the oven. Okay, now we're ready to put it in the oven. Now for the hard part, waiting. We're going to wait about 20 minutes now, and when we're done, our reward will be the most delicious French toast that you could imagine. So we're just going to wait about 20 minutes right now. Well, more like 19, I guess. Okay, I think it's time to take it out of the oven. Let's see what we got here. They should be, they're supposed to be a little crispier than that on the outside. I'm not sure if, well, these aren't even warm. What the hell? Oh, are you Well, I seem to be having a little bit of a problem with my oven, so I'm going to use the toaster oven instead, and it should come out about the same. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take our pieces of French toast, and I'm going to put them on the toaster oven. And the toaster oven tray is a little bit smaller than the regular oven, so we're going to have to squeeze them a little bit just to make sure that we can fit them on there. And we're going to go ahead and preheat this thing to 400 degrees. Okay, now that we've put the French toast in the toaster oven, we're going to wait another 20 minutes, and it should be ready. And it'll be delicious and crispy and cinnamon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I paid that. Yeah. Okay, I think it's been about 20 minutes. Let's see what we got. Well, it definitely smells pretty crisp. Let's see, oh, shit. What the fuck? Sometimes the bread's pretty good just by itself. Thanks a lot for joining me, and tune in next week when we're going to talk about how to make garlic bread.